Good afternoon. Happy Friday. Here for our morning sage. Hi. So nice to see that there's some return people all the time. Happy Friday. Happy Friday. Hi. How about that? So some of you I'm just seeing here for the first time. And again, oh my God, me too. Are you saging too, Alex? Hey, Britt. So I just wanted to send another little shout out to all of the people that donated some money to me yesterday. It was really an amazing thing to, I felt so seen and so heard yesterday. You know, over the last week, it's been, the response from you guys has been really awesome and so generous. And so again, I bow to that. I bow to you. Thank you very much for seeing the value in what we're doing here. So to donate, if you do wish to donate, the question there, my email is in my profile. So go ahead and you can just tap on the email, and e-transfer is humbly welcome. So let's come to a nice tall seat. We are going to be getting into a little bit more of a gentle practice today. For those of you that practice with me Monday to Friday, Monday through Thursday seems to be quite an intense practice, and Fridays are a day where not only I'm sure you're exhausted, but I start to get a little, I just have to listen. We just have to listen to where our bodies are at. So find a nice tall seat, close your eyes, and feel your body breathing here. And keep that connection with your breath. Breathing all the way to the top of your inhalation. And all the way to the bottom of the exhalation. And just notice how the breath feels in your body today. And think of your body as the earth. Setting the foundation here, letting our sits bones root, the feet root, the crown of the head reaching up towards the sky. Imagine your spine is like a nice tall tree, like a palm tree. Reach up through the crown of the head to see if you can make yourself a little bit taller. And then the breath, the lungs of your planet. As you're breathing in, you're sending in oxygen, feeding the plants within yourself. Think of the bones as the rocks of your planet, your little inner planet. And every time we come to our mat and we put pressure on our bones, we're actually strengthening our foundation, strengthening our inner ecosystem. So let that breath radiate. Send the breath where your body needs it. So your body will know. It has all of the intelligence of our Mother Earth. So take several more breaths here, connecting, listening. One more inhale. And sigh it out, exhale. When you're ready, slowly find your way to all fours, please. We'll take the hands underneath the shoulders, stacking the bones, knees underneath the hips. And keep your toes tucked under, and we'll start with some big hip circles. Slowing it down. Breathing into the side body. Getting your heart, your shoulders, your ribs, your hips, letting it all be part of the shape of this movement. About one more. And then we'll pause, and then we'll take it into the opposite direction. Close your eyes. It doesn't matter what it looks like. Just give yourself an opportunity to feel. We've got two more here. One more. And then come on back to center, stacking the knees underneath the hips, hands under shoulders. We'll inhale to round through the back. So press your back up toward the sky. And then the exhale will release the belly down to the earth as you lift the tail, lift the crown. So inhale as you round, cat pose. And then exhale as you drop the belly. Several more like that. Connecting your breath. So two more. Exhale. And then one more. Sigh it out. When you're ready, come on back to neutral. Tuck your toes and lift your knees up off the floor. Hug the navel to the spine. And very slowly, start to lift your hips up a little bit higher, pausing. And then a little bit higher. Pause again. And then keep going all the way up. And keep your knees nicely bent. Feel the weight on the balls of the feet. Yes. Take a look up at your hands. Make sure the fingers are spread nice and wide. The knuckles of the hands working down into the earth. And give yourself a little sway here. Shaking out the hips. And then when you're ready, step your right foot in between your hands. Keep the left knee lifted. And you can bring your fingertips down, full palms down, fists down, whatever feels good. And then find just a little bounce here. Breathing into that left hip flexor. Just allowing yourself to land. Spread through the toes of the right foot. Warming up the joints, warming up the body for your practice. And then when you're ready, step the right foot back, downward facing. And wiggle it out. Move it about. That's it. And then we'll step the left foot forward. Between the hands, again, use fingertips, blocks, whatever you have available to you to make your arms as long as they need to be here. And just, again, find that little bounce. That's it. Breathing. One side might feel really different from the other. My left hip is always tighter, my left hip flexor. Take one more big inhale. And then step your right foot forward. Find your way into a forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. And then exhale to fold. Take your hands in between your feet. Heel toe the feet so that you can just graze the side of the hand. And then grab a hold of opposite elbows and allow yourself a dangle here. Soften the knees. Breathing into your ecosystem. The trunks of your trees, the legs, connecting you to the earth. Take one more breath. And then exhale to release the elbows and step the right foot back. Lower the right knee down. Inhale, take both arms high. And then again, just little bounces here, pulses. Watch the rib cage doesn't pop right out towards that left knee. Hug the tailbone under and draw the belly in and up. Breathing into the side body, maybe giving yourself a little stretch out on one side and then the other. And then when you're ready, release the hands down to the floor and slowly straighten out over that left leg. Again, fingertips, full palms, fists, blocks, books, whatever you have available. And just be aware, this is a pretty deep stretch for the hamstring so early on. How does that left leg feel? Draw the navel to the spine and see if you can forward fold just a little bit more. Breathing into the lines of energy behind that left leg. Envisioning the rivers, yes, going up and down the streams. Breathing in. Check in with your hip flexors. Bend into your right knee just a little bit more. Find that little pulse. If it feels good, you can stretch up through the left side. And then stretch up through the right side. Come back to center, lift the heart a little higher. And then exhale, hands to the floor. Slowly straighten out that right leg. And see if you can draw your heart towards your right big toe. You can keep a little micro bend into that right knee. Again, little pulses here. Giving the body permission to open organically, safely. You can even put your hands on your body as much as you want to for this practice. This is your time here. A little 45-minute practice to connect you to your inner world, your inner earth. One more breath in. And then when you're ready, bend into your right knee. Step the left foot forward. Find that hip distance. Hands in between the feet. Bend into your knees a little bit and find your little sway. That's it. Beautiful. Take one more breath. And release the elbows and slowly push down into the feet, vertebra by vertebra. Roll your body all the way up. Let the shoulders and the head be the last thing to arrive. Lift your heart up, palms reaching forward, Tadasana mountain pose, and just take a moment to feel. Push down into the feet, reach up through the crown of the head, take a deep inhale, and exhale. Open your eyes, inhale, sweep the arms high. Soften the knees, bring the hands down the midline of the body. Inhale, lift the heart, lengthen. And exhale, plant the fingertips, step the right foot back, right knee down. Inhale, sweep both arms high to the sky. Breathing into the top of the right thigh. Take the hands to the elbows. Elbows straight up towards the sky. And again, a little reach of the left side, and then a little reach of the right side. And then lift the back of the heart up a little bit higher. Low belly in. Find your perineum, hug the perineum in and up, Mula Bandha. Take one more breath. Exhale, the hands come down to the floor. We'll straighten out over that left leg again. This time we'll pulse it out. So inhale, lift the heart, bend into the left knee. And exhale to straighten. And take two more. Inhale to bend. Exhale to straighten. One more. Inhale to bend. Exhale to straighten, holding this one. Maybe graze the back of that left leg with your right hand. Being really gentle here. Engage into that left foot, spread through the toes. And then re-bend into your left knee. Keep the right hand down, twist it open, left arm high. Twisting there. You can keep that right knee down, or you can press into the right heel. Drawing left hip back, right hip forward. Lift your smile, take one more breath. Exhale, the left hand comes down. Let's step back, downward facing dog. Know that there's always a vinyasa if you'd like it. Shifting forward to high plank. Lower halfway or all the way. Find your back bend. Be gentle. And then lift your low belly. Downward facing. When you're ready, right leg rises. Big step forward. You can always help that foot along if you need to. Left knee down. Inhale, sweep both arms high to the sky. Breathing here. And then grab a hold of the opposite elbow. Reaching up through the right side of the body. Stretching out the left side of the body. Oh, that feels good in the left hip flexor. Come back to center. Low belly reaches up towards your throat. Tailbone lengthens toward the front of the mat. Smile up, gaze up, or close your eyes if that's available. Take one more breath. And then exhale, release the hands. And we'll straighten out over the right leg. And then we pulse it. Inhale, heart forward. And exhale, straighten it out. 2 more. Using breath. Filling up the lungs. And detoxifying what's not needed. This one will hold. Drawing that right hip back. Feel the pressure in the right heel as if you're drawing that right heel towards the back of the mat. And then when you're ready, rebend into the right knee. Left hand stays down. Right arm peels open. Fingertips lift toward the sky. You can keep that left knee down, or if it fancies you, lift the left knee up. And try to wrap the left side of the body around. That's it. Take one more breath. Exhale, the right hand comes down. Let's step the left foot forward. Inhale, halfway lift, navel to spine. And exhale, forward fold. Inhale, sweep the arms high to the sky. And exhale, hands to heart, Samasthiti. Inhale, sweep the arms high, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, bring it down the center line of the body as you fold. Halfway lift, inhale. Let's plant the palms, step back, plank. Full flow, lower halfway or all the way. Your back bend, upward or cobra. Exhale, navel to spine, downward facing. Take a couple rounds of breath here. Inhale for 1. Inhale for 2. And inhale for 3. When you're ready, the right leg sweeps straight up and back. Let's bend the knee and stack the hip. Find some knee circles in the sky, opening up that right hip. So get real precise with your knee circles, pushing down equally into both hands. And then always switch the direction. Brushing away any cobwebs that might be in that right hip. Getting the blood moving. That's your river. Sending fresh oxygen. And then lift your right knee up nice and high. Right heel towards the left buttock. Push down into the hands. And then exhale, knee to the nose. Hug it in. Inhale up and back. Bend the knee, stack the hip. Knee to the nose. Hug it in. One more. Inhale. Knee to the nose. Exhale. Inhale all the way up and back. Step the right foot through, light as a feather. Inhale, come all the way up into crescent warrior. Heel toe the right foot out towards the right, finding that solid, stable foundation. Grab a hold of opposite elbows. Snuggle the back of the head into the forearms. And then press the head back into the arms to lift the heart. A firm clasp of the elbows here. Breathing into the shoulders, drawing the right hip back. That's it. Take one more breath. And then exhale to release the hands. Hands come down. Inhale to lift the heart. And exhale to straighten over the right leg. 2 more. Exhale to straighten. One more time. Inhale to bend. Exhale to straighten. Push the fingertips into the floor. Feel the right heel energetically reaching back, pulling back. You can stay as you are. You can walk the right hand out towards the right. And then the left hand can cross over that right leg, find a twist. Can you pull that left hip back a little bit more? Pull that right kneecap in towards the right thigh. And then when you're ready, very slowly, back the hands to frame the foot. Rebend into your right knee and step the right foot back. That's it. Downward facing. Always make room for that vinyasa if you'd like. Shifting forward, high plank. Slowly to lower. Your back bend. Take it back to dog. These slow movements does not make anything less difficult. So just notice how your body's responding. If there's heat being created and where that heat is rising up from. Take one more big inhale. Let it go on the exhale. When you're ready, the left leg rises. We'll bend the knee and stack the hip. And you can get your ankle involved first, or ankle and knee combo. Ooh. See if you can make that happen. Try to make your circles nice and big. And then switch and go into the opposite direction. Wrap the elbows towards your nose. Slow it down. The tendency is trying to speed it up so that maybe you can get done a little faster. Lift your left knee up high, left heel towards the right buttock. That's it. Take an inhale. Knee to the nose. Inhale up and back, bend the knee. Do it again, knee to nose. Inhale up and back, bend the knee. Knee to the nose, chin to the chest. Squeezing navel to the spine, puffing up your upper back. Inhale up and back, bend the knee. And then light as a feather. Again, help that foot along if you need to. Find your foundation and then rise up. Rise up from that foundation. Hug your tailbone, lift your pubic bone in and up. Drawing that left hip back, right hip forward. Sometimes it's helpful to give yourself a little self-assist. Yes, when your teacher's not around, to actually place their hands on you. Where do you feel your hips in space? Now, lift your arms up. Grab a hold of the opposite elbows. Find the back of the head, snuggle it back into the arms, so lift the heart. Breathing into the shoulders. And you push into that right heel a little more. So work the ball of that right foot down into the floor. One more breath. And then exhale, release the bind. Hands come down. Lift the heart first on the inhale. And exhale to straighten it out. Two more. Big exhale. One more. Let it nourish you. And we'll hold this one. Pull the belly button back. As you pull the navel back a little more, see if you can get just a little deeper into that forward fold over that left leg. Now the body's a little warmer. You can try to find your edge here. That's it. Not going past the edge. And then when you are ready, rebend into the left knee, lift the heart, and then exhale, step it back, downward facing. We're going to do that all again. We're going to add in a twist. So when you're ready, the right leg rises, inhale. Knee to the nose, exhale. Inhale up and back. Take the right knee to the left elbow. Inhale up and back. Take the right knee to the right elbow. Inhale up and back. Step the right foot through. Inhale, sweep both arms high to the sky, crescent warrior. Grab a hold of opposite elbows, lift the heart. Lift the back of the heart up, the back of the kidneys up. Breathing into that left hip flexor. Find your glutes. Make your glutes do some work here. Drawing right hip back. Release the elbows. Bring the hands down to the floor. Lift the heart. Inhale. And exhale. Straighten over the right leg. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. 1 more. Inhale. Exhale. Straighten over the right leg. Take 1 more breath in. Rebend into the right knee. Left hand down. Right arm reaches toward the sky. You can stay as you are, or you can start to walk the feet. Walk the right foot halfway down your mat. Push into that left hand. And then exhale, dip the hip. Reach the hand towards the back of the mat. Inhale, reach the hips up high. Right arm over the ear, and then do that twice more. Dip the hip. Inhale, push, lift the hips. And then exhale, let them hover. Inhale to come all the way up and over, downward facing dog. Inhale, forward to high plank. Lower halfway or all the way. Inhale to lift your heart, upward or cobra. Exhale, downward facing. Left leg rises, inhale. Knee to the nose, exhale. Up and back. Cross it over. Up and back. To the left tricep. Up and back. Light as a feather, step it through. Inhale, sweep both arms high to the sky. Pushing into that right heel, trying to straighten out that right leg as much as you can. Take an in breath. And then exhale, grab a hold of opposite elbows. Push the head back into the forearms. Lift the back of the heart. Shoulder tips, can you snuggle them back into the back of the heart a little more? Take 1 more breath here. And then exhale to release the hands. Lift the heart, inhale. Exhale, straighten over the left leg. 2 more. Sigh it out. 1 more. Exhale. Stay here for a moment. I forgot this on the last side, so we're going to add on. Walk the right hand across that left foot, left hand out towards the left. And then see if you can draw your right rib cage over towards your left thumb. Breathing, finding that twist. Trying to pull the ribs over, soften your jaw. That's it, 1 more breath. And then walk yourself back to center, rebend into the left knee, right hand down, left arm rises, peel yourself open. And you know the drill, stay exactly as you are, or you can start to walk the feet, coming onto the blade of that right foot, left foot halfway down the mat. Take a deep inhale, and then exhale, dip the hips, reach the hand toward the back of the mat. Inhale, use the strength of the hip, lift the hips nice and high, and then exhale, do that again. And then we'll do it 1 more time. Inhale, drive it up. And then exhale slowly to lower. Breathing in. And then exhale, bring your left hand down, step it back. Downward facing dog. Option for flow. Inhale forward. Exhale to lower. Inhale to find upward. Exhale, downward facing. And take a couple breaths here. Child's pose is always welcome. Taking the knees down, big toes touch. Scoot your hips back into your heels. Forehead comes down to the floor. Staying here for several breaths. We've gotten over the peak of our class, so we're going to slow it down. Take 1 more breath in. And when you're ready, bend your knees, look forward, hop or walk to the front of the mat. Inhale, long spine. Exhale to fold. Inhale to rise, all the way to stand. Hands to heart center, Samasthiti. Close your eyes. Feel your body in the space. Breathing into your ecosystem. Each of us has our own map. Our own biology. Each of us will have different emotions, different ways that we are feeling every single day, every time we come to the mat. It's what we do with all of that information that is being handed to us at any given time, yeah? Sometimes we don't feel like practicing, but we show up anyway. Sometimes we're really here for it all, and maybe the teacher doesn't give us exactly what we need. So listen to where you go, where your mind goes, where that monkey mind goes throughout your practice. Take a deep inhale. Open up and let it all go. When you're ready, last flow. Inhale, sweep the arms high. Draw the belly in as you fold. Inhale to lift the heart. Plant the palms and you can choose hop or step back. Urdhva Mukha. Adho Mukha. Bend your knees, look forward. Hop or step to the front of the mat. Come down onto your buttocks. Take your feet out in front of you, give them a little bit of a shake. And then let's bend into the left knee. Keep the right foot anchored onto the floor. Grab a hold of the ball of that left foot. And then inhale, try to straighten out that left leg as much as you can. Lift the heart. Shoulders away from the ears. Spread through the toes. And if grabbing a hold of the foot is not happening, you can always grab a hold of the leg, or if you have a strap, a sock, a belt, something nearby. And then when you're ready, take the right hand across that left foot, and take your left hand back behind you for a twist, twisting towards the left. Pull the belly in and up, lift the heart a little higher. And exhale, see if you can twist a little bit deeper. Some of you will lift that left hand up off the floor. Maybe even finding a mudra here. And then when you're ready, come back to center. Grab a hold of the foot with both hands. Push the ball of the foot up towards the sky. And then exhale, release the foot. Let the foot come all the way down. Re-bend into your right knee. Hug that right knee in towards your right armpit. Grab a hold of the ball of the foot. Again, find your strap, your sock, whatever you need. And then start to kick that right foot straight up. Low belly draws in. And to lift up from the pelvic floor. That left leg stays connected. And then when you're ready, transfer that to the strap, the sock, or your left hand to the outside of the right foot. And find your twist. Crown of the head reaches up toward the sky. Right hand can stay on the floor, or you can start to reach that right hand towards the back of your mat. Finding that twist, breathing into that IT band, trying to draw that right hip back. Oh, there it is. Lift the heart a little higher, one more breath. And then when you're ready, come back to center. Grab a hold of the foot, push into the ball of the foot, push into that heel. Breathe into that hamstring. Take one more big inhale. And then exhale slowly to release it. That's it. Take the hands down on the floor, Dandasana. And then exhale, start to forward fold into Paschimottanasana. And breathe here. Allow your body to round forward. And you can grab a hold of the heels, the sides of the legs, the big toes. Or you can take this really passive and just let the palms of the hands rest up toward the sky. Breathing into the low back. Toughening the bottom jaw away from the top jaw. That's it. And then when you're ready, slowly start to roll yourself all the way back up, vertebra by vertebra. We're coming to half butterfly. Take the right foot to the inside of the left leg. Bring your fingertips down toward the floor. See if you can square yourself over that left leg. Inhale, sweep both arms high. And then exhale, start to forward fold. And again, find your hands where it makes sense. But unlike Janu Shirshasana, which is also the young version of this pose, try to relax the foot, relax the leg. Try to take the force and the doing out of the pose and just allow your body to surrender here. And so the hands clasp a hold of something, whether that is the ankle, the foot, or if it's available to you, again, you can just lift the palms up and just allow the weight of the body to anchor down towards the earth. Allowing yourself to breathe into all those places that need the breath. For those of you out there that are having a hard time staying in this pose, maybe find something to sit up on. Lifting the pelvis up ever so slightly, helping you to forward fold a little bit more. When you're ready, come on up about halfway. Take your right knee out towards the right a little bit more. Left arm to the inside of the left leg. Inhale, take the right arm all the way up. And then exhale, either reach toward the left foot or you can just clasp a hold of the back of the head. Right elbow up toward the sky, breathing into the side body. Keep the breath moving. All the way to the top of the inhale, expanding through the sacrum, the side ribs. And then when you are ready, very slowly start to come all the way up. Let's take the right hand back behind you. Half wild thing, press into that right hand. Reach your left arm up and over, lift the hips. Reach a little bit further. Breathing into the left side of the body. And then very slowly, with control, bring yourself all the way back. And then take it to the second side. So the left foot comes to the inside of the right leg. See if you can square yourself off. Take an inhale, and then exhale, start to fold. And you may fold a little further on this side. And you may note that this side feels a little shorter or a little bit more restrictive. Try to relax the feet. Take the real force and doing out of the pose. Just allow your body. Surrender the body over that right leg. So good. Full breaths. And when you are ready, engage your belly halfway. Take your left knee out towards the left. Right elbow onto the inside of that right leg. Inhale, stick the left arm up. And then exhale, either reach toward your right big toe or just take a hold of the back of the head with the left hand. And that should get right up into that left rib cage, the top of the left hip. Try to take away the performance of your practice here and just let your body unfold, unravel, exactly the way that it needs to in this moment. So good. On your next inhale, come all the way up. Left hand comes behind your left sits bone and we press into the left hand. Oh, make that feel good. Push into the feet, push into the left hand, reach through the right fingertips. Stretch out that right side of the body. One more inhale. Exhale slowly. Come back to your bottom. Take your arms straight forward. And then exhale, start to lower. Vertebra by vertebra. Slowly bringing your back body down to the floor. Coming right into Shavasana today. If there's anything left that your body really wants to do, make sure that you always give yourself that freedom, completing the practice in any way that your body sees fit. If you are more than happy to come down onto the floor, palms lift up toward the sky, shoulders roll away from the ears. And give yourself 3 full minutes here of rest. Releasing any conducting of the breath and just allowing the breath to rise and fall. You have created all of the space in your body. And now it's time just to lay back and enjoy the space that you've created. I will not mold and fold myself in the name of beauty. Every curve I call out sacred. Every blemish I see a story. There is nothing small or delicate about a woman's voice asking for forgiveness from her body. The undoing is a process, and freedom awaits me on the other side. I am real like the crease of my lips. I am real like the curves that I sway from. I am real like the stars that sing to you each night. Only I am more beautiful. Stay here for as long as you wish. If you are ready to come out of your Shavasana, roll over to your right side first, pausing to thank every curve, every crease, every wrinkle, every cell of your body for showing up to your mat today and all of the days. And when you are ready, you can bring yourself back up to a comfortable seat. You can slide your hands to your heart. You can sit up nice and tall, roll the shoulders away from the ears. We'll close today's practice with the sound of one Om, followed by Shanti, 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 3 offerings of peace. So in the solitude of your own home, let your voices be heard. Doesn't matter what it sounds like. Let's start with an exhale. And a deep inhale. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Thank you so much for your practice today. Namaste. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It's Friday. And I'm going to be teaching later on at Kula. For those of you that don't know, I'm actually still working for Kula, which is amazing. I'm doing some Zoom classes for them 4 times a week. So tonight at Kula, I'll be doing a similar practice to this, something kind of slow and juicy and just not a whole lot of flow. Like at the end of the week, I start to feel really tired. So I'm not sure about you and how your heart's dealing with this, but I will be back on Monday, and we'll practice some more of the same style for the next week. And I'm just gonna see how the numbers do. Like if the numbers continue to show up here, then I'll continue to show up. And if, as I said, I say this every time, if there's something that you want, if there's something that you need, if there's something that I'm not offering that you think I may have in my toolkit, please let me know, because I'd love to be of service. So thank you so much. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Namaste. Go and enjoy it. Whatever you are gonna do today, go do it. So thank you so much, everybody. Thank you. Namaste.